You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Hello, babies. This is Austin Powers, and you're listening to DroidsCanada.com. Oh, it's very groovy.
I'm on there, go, man. Listen, man. I'm listening to DroidsCanada.com, man.
I'll tell you, this is Rodney. DroidsCanada.com is the only one that gives me respect. Are you kidding?
It's like, I listen to, like, DroidsCanada.com. These guys are, like, really, they're really cool.
What the hell's DroidsCanada.com?
They're really, like, really happening, you know?
I don't think so. I think they suck.
I'll tell you something, you guys. DroidsCanada.com. I'll tell you that when I listen to them fucking guys, I think they're all right. You know what I'm saying, huh? You know, if you want to get some great fucking entertainment, these are the guys you gotta listen to. DroidsCanada.com. The fucking guys are celebrating 5 years of podcast greatness.
Warning. Listener discretion is advised.
That means there's a lot of fucking swearing.
Hello.
I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes in curiosity. Dust in the wind.
Looks like we better put the KY Wrestling on hold for a
All we
while.
are is dust in the wind.
Look, please don't beat yourself up over this thing, Mitch. It's not your fault. Damn it, Blue is old. That's what old people do. They die. Sorry.
All we are is dust in the wind. My boy, Blue!
All right, so you are back for another fun-filled episode of DroidsCanada.com.
Hello.
Hello.
That's right. Back in the studio.
We are back in the studio.
That's right.
Got some soothing music playing in the
That's
background.
right.
I think we do
That's
a little.
nice.
We shake it up a little bit.
Shake it. Got ya. There you go. So,
Choking up my own spit.
So we're doing take two.
Fuck! I think I'm dying. We are doing our second take of the What the hell happened in the last show? We're going Infinity Wars,
No,
wrestling.
So it was great. It was great. We're going to talk about Infinity Wars. We've both seen it. We both have our opinions on it. And we cue in Kansas, Dust in the Wind. It's like, oh, that's so fitting. That's perfect. And instantly started talking about Andre the Giant. And it's like, fuck, it's been like a half hour.
Those are the good podcasts, though. Those are the good ones where it's like, it's completely natural while you're having the conversation, is organic, and, you know, we haven't been in the studio in such a long time.
We got shit to talk about.
We do.
Shit is real.
You are listening to this award-nominated podcast.
Can I do it this time?
Can you?
Pass it over. Let me try.
You sure?
I'm going to try it.
This is a big thing.
It's a
You're going to be
huge
able to read all this stuff?
We got the music in the background. It's good. I got this.
All right.
I got this. So, hold on. iTunes. Okay.
Okay. Don't forget to say Spotify. It's on the card.
That's right. So, you will be able to find our award-nominated podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Podcast Addict,
So buttery.
Google Play, EMC, that's the Electronic Media Collective, it's a mouthful, Point of Interest Network, Laughable, Stitcher. I need glasses, dude.
I this is what I tried warning you. Okay, where are you?
I kind of jumbled up.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Oh, let me check. Okay, so Spotify,
What I missed?
Attention Bound,
Stitcher.
Did you say Laughable?
Laughable.
Did you say Podcast Addict?
Podcast Addict.
Google Play.
Google Play.
Okay, are you just repeating everything I'm telling you?
I'm repeating everything you tell me.
Point of interest.
Point of interest.
Where can you find us on Facebook?
On Droids Canada.
Where can you find us on the Twitter?
See, I don't have use of the board, so I can't. Oh, look at this shit.
Okay, you gonna say it now?
What's the Twitter?
At Droids Canada. Okay, turn it down. Turn it down. Am I gonna spike it up? It's off.
So you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. So you're gonna be able to find us on the Twitter
at Droids Canada, and of course Instagram at the _Droids_Canada.
And droidscanada.com.
Congratulations, you're on level 2.
I've made level 2. This is fucking bountiful.
I thought we just, throw some nice music in. Infinity Wars really messed a lot of people up.
It sure did.
I think that there's some people out there that may have not been mentally prepared to watch this film.
Just from the very beginning. The very, very beginning of the movie. First of all, if there's anyone who has not seen it, you suck. It's been out for a couple weeks now.
2 weeks now. I've seen it twice already.
So we're going to talk about
Actually,
shit.
4 times.
We're going to talk about
You can download the cam online.
The cam?
I have a copy. I watch it.
You watch it?
I watched it at home. It's fantastic. Hey, I've seen it twice in the theater. I've paid for it.
You've paid your dues.
I have paid. Literally paid the admission of buying a DVD or Blu-ray. $24.99.
So it started with death. It started with death.
It really did start with death.
That's right.
So let me just recap on who died. I have to pull this up. Dan, give me some time.
The death. So we have been.
Don't say who died yet.
No, I'm not doing that. We've been doing some road trips, and
sure.
We've been talking about what we've been seeing and what we've been watching, and Infinity Wars is such a good hot topic with all the different memes and everything that's going on Facebook. And we're not going to give any spoilers, but here's a rabbit into fucking Grimace, and all the little things that if you're not going to get it unless you see it. But this is all about the motherfucking spoilers. Is what we're going to be doing. So people die. Lots of people die.
I think that's an understatement.
Now, the Toys R Us meme is perfect.
I'm just pulling up the list of people who died. Okay, you ready?
All right.
People that has died in Infinity Wars, as reported on social media.
Social media.
This is a spoiler.
They never lie.
Gandalf the Grey.
Gandalf the White.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight.
Benito Mussolini.
Oh, shit. The Blue Meanie from ECW's BWO.
Is that the guy? No, we're not going to start talking wrestling. Cowboy Curtis.
I don't even know who that is.
Cowboy Curtis, actually, Cowboy Curtis does die in it. Legit. Cowboy Curtis was played by Samuel L. Jackson in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Really?
100%.
Wow.
Samuel L. Jackson
Spoiler.
dies. Spoiler.
Jambi the Genie?
Jambi. Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho.
Oh my god.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho.
Recently referenced in Deadpool.
RoboCop.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Stop, or there'll be trouble.
The Terminator.
Yes.
Captain Kirk.
Darth Vader.
Lopan.
I don't know who that is.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill? Oh, okay. Lopan. Is Lopan with the long beard?
Oh,
that guy. The guy who
I think that's him.
The guy who pulled out what's his name?
The eye pluck.
Oh, fucking right. It's like a bird.
I had a great conversation last night with Frank Pop about fucking Kill Bill.
I just watched it the other day.
And
again,
I talked about my favorite scene in the whole series was the speech about Superman.
See, my favorite was the fight against Crazy 88s.
There wasn't actually 88. Okay, stop. Go back.
Okay.
Superman.
So, every single Power Ranger.
That's impressive. You know what? When we see Jason David Frank next weekend, we'll ask him about that.
Ask him about the deaths.
Oh, what if he's dead? No, he's not going to be there. He's dead now.
Jason David Frank? Well,
he must have died.
Well, as long as we can tap into the Soul Stone when we're at the...
the Time Stone, too. Bill S. Preston.
Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan, better known as Wild Stallions.
Spock from Star Trek.
Spock rhymes with The Rock.
I don't believe The Rock's dead.
No, The Rock can't die.
You know, it's very funny. What Infinity Wars has spurned off is these passive-aggressive memes of people not spoiling the movie.
Yep.
Like if you seen the film, you would get the meme, you would get the joke. If you haven't seen it, because it's not obvious. Like dust, you see the dust, you go, I don't get it. I don't understand your joke to that.
When we're finished the show, let's work on something.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Oh, no,
Never mind.
We still got another show yet, Dan. You still got to go home.
I am fucking right.
All right. So let's talk about Infinity War. So
Infinity Wars.
Okay, so Infinity Wars, to its credit, is something that has been pieced together now for 10 years. This is the apex of it.
It is. It's the beginning of the end.
But is it?
Well, that's the thing. The way that they left it, there's so many different routes that they can go.
Now, what are some things that you enjoyed about Infinity Wars?
About Infinity Wars, I think that still maintaining the childishness, but wanting to be grown up and impress of Peter Parker.
Sure.
I think it was fucking awesome. The amount of not intensity but urgency in Tony Stark.
Sure.
Was also unlike anything else from the characters, like the severity of it with him.
Yeah.
The playoff between Tony Stark and Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
I think they were bouncing off each other amazingly. Fucking bringing in the Guardians of the Galaxy with it, like it wasn't too much. It wasn't.
You didn't feel that the cast was overcrowded?
No, the cast wasn't overcrowded. You wanted more. That's the thing. Like I came out of it wanting more, and they had just enough of everyone except for one person who was in the movie, and that was poor Drax.
Drax, in my opinion, was the MVP of the movie.
Think so?
The Invisible Man.
Yeah, that was funny. So it had, for a dark movie, it had just enough humor to make it, make the emotions go up and down.
What are things that you didn't like about the film?
What did I not like about the film? Well, there's the common sense things, like if Doctor Strange has the Time Stone, why can't he just go back and just fix something before it happens?
Dormammu, I have a bargain.
Exactly.
Maybe. I mean, there's a couple good points to that, and they brought it up actually in the film. Let's destroy the Time Stone. Let's destroy the Soul Stone. Like, let's get, or was it it was the Mind Stone?
The Mind Stone, yeah.
Let's just destroy it. Nope. And it's so uncharacteristically stupid. Like, if I knew firsthand that one stone, whether it was time, mind, soul, anal bead, it didn't matter. If I knew if I blew that up, I would stop this, I would just do it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that part of the concept. I understand, like, Doctor Strange's power doesn't completely come from the Time Stone. That's just a bonus. The Time Stone is just a bonus, and it's saved his bacon before.
Bonus power.
Like, the whole thing with Dormammu, sure, it saved his bacon there, but he hadn't really used it beyond that. So that's where I kind of felt like, we don't really need the Time Stone. And if the universe exploded and these stones were sent everywhere in the universe, why did so many end up on Earth?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I mean...
Well, you got to think the Tesseract was brought. Was it brought?
Yeah.
It was brought to Earth.
But, I mean, they
the
like...
Mind Stone?
What is the odds?
Where did the Mind Stone come from?
The Mind Stone?
The one in Vision's head.
Oh my god, I'd have to look that up. That was explained in Age of Ultron. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, Age of Ultron was on the other day. And
he got the Mind Stone from something. I just don't remember where it was. Jesus.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's too many stones, not enough time. But the one really, I think probably the best positive on that movie, someone not knowing the Infinity War storyline. I'm going into this not knowing what's supposed to happen, because in the comics you know what's supposed to happen. I like how they made this incredible villain seem so real. Like, they made it realistic with getting into the story about how Thanos was, had his, on Titan, where it was a beautiful place, and he knew things had to change, but no, you're just crazy, you're just mad. And then you see him on this planet that's just all destroyed in dust now. So he's wanting to fix the universe. In his mind, he thinks this is what has to happen. And it really humanized him, in my opinion. The growth of that character from just little clippets at the end of a movie of him sitting in a chair saying, I have to do it myself and all this stuff.
Well-
this movie gave him his due.
What really bothered me about Thanos' character is that I don't think they should have humanized him so quickly. Give him that mad
You
tyrant.
gotta think, you only have 5 hours.
Well, you have 2 movies.
Yes, you only have 5 hours, and like the 2 movies, putting them together, and I think it was well done because it's building up, and
Sure.
the way that they ended it, it's building up for holy fuck, what's gonna happen?
True, I guess
Wait
that.
one year.
I just
wait
felt.
for Game of Thrones to come out.
I don't know. I just kind of. I didn't know how to feel about it because it's like
No
that
one
whole
did.
scene when he spoilers when he grabs Gamora and he fucking tosses like that scene was so powerful, and I'm not against the scene. It's just like I don't recall Thanos like this from my recollection. I'm told apparently he was when it came down to Gamora that he was crazy in love with his daughter, and that. But this is also the same guy that married Death and did whatever she wanted. Because it's Death. Then she ended up leaving him, dating Deadpool. Shit gets really weird. But when it comes down to Deadpool, yeah, it's definitely expected. But the point I'm making is that I just didn't feel that was the right time. And then the ending with Thanos just really irked me. Really, they made him. He's supposed to be this mad tyrant that he's just destroying the worlds. But really, in the grand scheme of things, they give him a message like, no, I'm just here to clear cut.
So
I'm
is
here
it-
to...
Is it that they're making the Mad Titan seem like he's kind of reasonable? Like he's
it-
got
it-
an agenda.
But at the end of the day, not to justify genocide in any same way, why he is doing it makes sense.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
In his mind,
he should not
it
be...
makes sense.
But it should not be relatable. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like... oh, he's crazy. I'm like, no, he's right. Like, I mean, populations just become so overgrown. Like, even on Earth, use our Earth example, right?
Like they say in The Matrix, Agent Smith, humans are a virus. You spread and consume, and then just move to new places to consume more. The stink.
The filth. Oh, yeah, I remember that. When he's like, oh, I remember that scene.
Yeah, pulling the sweat off his
yeah,
head.
Yeah. I felt that this was another good film for Tom Holland. I think this is his third entry as Spider-Man.
Yes.
May not have been main role. This is his second.
But it stood out.
And I think
here's
this
the
is
torch.
really solidifying him as Spider-Man. And why is it always British actors that always keep stealing the show? But it's true, though, because now you watch this one. Like, apparently, from what I read, the scene when he evaporates, that was all ad-libbed.
Oh, yeah?
They didn't tell him what was happening. He came out in the set and they said, this is what's happening. You need to make it powerful. So that whole scene when he grabs Tony and says, I don't want to go. That's him. That's not script. That's him. You know, that was really powerful. Like, that hits you in the feels. And it literally, I don't know how it felt for you when you saw the film, but it literally felt like you were in a funeral at the end of that film.
Spider-Man and Groot.
Yeah.
Groot were the two. Spider-Man and Groot were the two.
James Gunn released what Groot said.
Yes. Dad.
That's
Looking at
Rocket. Damn, dude.
That was big.
The fucking
That was
feels.
Yeah, like that was something.
Yeah, I wasn't even bothered about Bucky. Steve. Well, it's
That's
Bucky.
the thing. Bucky, no one cared. Drax, nobody cared.
I care about Drax.
Falcon, nah. Oh well.
Oh, well, it happens. It's gonna happen. He's gonna be Captain America.
More people were worried about Hawkeye.
Because he wasn't even in the damn
I
film.
know.
It's like, who else did they say was missing? It was
He was locked up with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He was off with Ant-Man.
Which I'm still trying to figure out how that's going to work, because between now and then, you're going to have Ant-Man and Captain Marvel, which Captain Marvel was in that end scene.
Yes.
Got
With Samuel Jackson, a.k.a. Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis. Totally forgot about that. Small world. What is your favorite scene of the film?
Favorite scene for me of the film? Gotta think about it. I do kind of like when Star-Lord ruined the day. When they had him beat. When they had him beat, and you just
So
see
obvious it was gonna happen.
Star-Lord loves Gamora just as much as Thanos loves Gamora.
Sure.
And he just lost his shit for someone whom he loves. And that was like, you just destroyed the fucking universe because you couldn't keep it together for a minute. For 1 fucking minute.
1 minute.
So, that was good.
But you knew that was going to happen, though. They literally had the gauntlet off.
Yep.
And something like that was bound to happen.
Yes. Now, what do you think of the very end scene, though?
What? Sorry.
The very end scene with Thanos without the gauntlet.
And he's still got kind of like the damage, and he's battle weary. You know that.
See, I got my theory.
I know your theory is that you think it's the Soul Stone that still has him.
Yes, I think he was disintegrated too.
Would make sense.
Would
I'm
make
not
sense.
gonna argue.
Why
I'm not
he
going to
doesn't
argue
have
that.
the gauntlet.
Well, now the problem is that there's all these internet rumors floating up. What is the name of the next one? I heard Infinity Gauntlet. I heard Endgame. I mean, they need to keep that. And the fact is, which I don't know if you know this, it's costing them $1.6 billion to make both these films.
Did they already make it
They're
back?
at 1.2 right now.
There you go.
And they're only in week 2 or 3. Even with Deadpool coming out next week, they are still projected.
So, is the second one already filmed? Done?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's just projected what they're going to spend.
Okay.
So it comes out in May, roughly almost exactly to the year that it came out. So I'm really excited for how that's going to pan out. What is one character that you just did not care for in this movie?
Character I didn't care for. So Drax had his funny part.
He really did.
Mantis was just kind of
She was
there.
useful.
She was useful, yeah. Just kind of there. They even bring it in like Ned, in the Spider-Man scene.
Yeah.
Like sitting on the bus.
Oh,
with
we're
him.
gonna die!
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good distraction.
Yeah, 100%. Like someone who was kind of useless in that movie. What's the name of the other guy who was?
The other guy.
The other guy.
Other guy.
Other guy. Other guy.
Andres Almas. That's gonna be on SmackDown next week.
No one knows his name because no one can pronounce it. Cien. We're not talking wrestling today.
Okay.
So, the guy who's with Doctor Strange.
Oh, fucking... I don't know. He's probably part of the Fatu family. I don't know.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the guy that's like, all right, well, everything fell apart, so check you later.
That guy, like, yeah.
He just leaves.
kinda
I have to
didn't
go protect the other route. I'm like, dude, it's too late.
He kind of really didn't do much.
He's not really an Avenger, though, or anything. It was just a walk-on character for...
Loki, bye, see you for a scene.
That was... you know what? Didn't see that coming. Nope. It's the whole scene, because, Loki, like you said to me earlier, when we were out having crepes. They were fantastic.
Grapes.
That you were like, well, I mean, he's Loki. He's the trickster, so maybe there's nothing he
still be around.
I don't think so. I think
He's dead.
that was it.
He's dead.
And they killed Heimdall.
I like the whole exchange between Thor and Rocket.
Oh, yes.
Drive
Rabbit.
me in your ship, Rabbit. That's fucking brilliant.
And I guess Chris Hemsworth didn't want to wear a fucking eye patch the entire time. Like, oh, we
That's why they
have
gave him
this
the
eye. Yeah. What did you think? And being a Game of Thrones fan, and you already know I'm going to go with this. So what's it like for a little person to be a giant in this
Oh,
world?
fucking Dinklage.
Because
Peter
I was
Dinklage.
wondering when they said he casted him, I'm like, but he was already...
What's he gonna be?
What's he gonna be? He was Stryker in... not Stryker,
in X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past. No,
Get Fast, something.
Trask. Yeah, it's just like, what's he gonna be? And it's like, he's a giant dwarf. Oh, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
His hands were all melted down and shit.
Yeah, his part was just...
Imagine he can't wipe his ass. Think the small things in life you're going to miss. His hands are literally dipped in iron. He can't clap. He can't wipe his ass. He can't even fornicate.
Bidet and a well-placed fan. There you go, salt. He can make fucking weapons of mass destruction. He can make an ass cleaning device.
Just wow, dude. I got nothing to say to you. Any other thoughts of the Avengers?
I'm looking forward to the next one, and how are they going to pass the torch? That's the thing. Are they going to continue? Or are they going to take a break?
I think the next one, that's it for Cap. I think Cap is gonna. I'm not gonna kill him. I think they're gonna do the serum wore off, and then his body started aging quickly.
When you say who was the worst, not the worst in it, but the most, it was probably Cap.
I totally disagree. He was
He
totally fucking badass. I don't like his shield. I don't like the
Yeah, that
concept.
shit sucked.
Just bring back the original. Fuck. I know the original shield's gone. Make another one. Like, it's vibranium.
You're in Wakanda. You can make
Use
it.
use the fucking Wakanda steel that they or whatever they used to fucking win the Olympics or
Yeah.
whatever. They made that joke last
Bucky
time.
was kind of pointless,
Like, yeah, I mean,
but you have to have him in there.
I-
Falcon,
who before you went into this film, who did you have pegged that was gonna die?
Captain America, and Tony Stark. Those are the two.
I totally agree because they're both done their contracts.
Yep.
I know they're trying to convince RDJ to do one more Iron Man film. I don't think they're gonna get him.
To do a standalone Iron Man film? No.
I mean, the first one was really good. The second one was like, the third one you're like, oh.
Yeah, but his character in the other films, the Avengers films, now is fucking great.
Because he had a complementary of different actors.
Yes.
I think that Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow's going to move on. I think that's it for her because she's never. They always make the joke. Oh, maybe she's going to get her own standalone film. You're fucking drinking.
Nope.
They're never going to give it to her. I can tell you that right now.
They have so many more things that they need to do. So many more things that people will be interested in. You know, Ant-Man and Wasp.
I think that trailer looks so good. Did you see that trailer?
I have not.
Oh my god, the trailer is so good. Here, let me whip it up for you. Because we're coming to the end of the show anyway, so
Pulling it up on the YouTubes.
we'll just kind of exit you out here. Let's load this up. Oh my god, I can't even.
See, you type too fast, and then you screw up the typing and have to go back. Take your time. One finger at a time, buddy.
I'm a two-finger typer, man. Don't be ruining my shit.
Two-finger typer.
Oh my god, there's always
Ads,
ads.
ads,
Right?
Ads.
Ads ruin everything.
Okay.
So this is something else. This is something else. Okay, so Ant-Man and
Wasp.
The latest one's really good. Let's see.
Do you think Hawkeye's going to be in it?
Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Oh, who knows?
So, how long have you been Ant-Man again?
Not long. It just sort of happened.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back. Like a partner.
Oh, amazing.
I actually heard what
Oh,
happened
they
to
got
you.
that guy in it again.
You opened up the quantum realm. That's when this crazy creepy ghost who like walks through walls and stuff. It's
Guaranteed to bring her mother into it.
Oh, who was lost in the...
Now she wants to take over the world or whatever. Who would have believed that in your hour of need, you would turn to us?
Not me.
Because we robbed you. Do you remember? That's us.
The only chance you got is both of you. Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
She seems more intense.
You go low, I'll go high.
I have wings. Why would I go low?
We're gonna die.
So who's the bad guy in the film?
We didn't die!
I don't know.
Hawkeye.
Hey, what'd I miss? We were just tiny.
I was partners with Hank on a project
Lawrence
called
Fishburne.
Goliath. How big did you get? My
Morpheus.
record? 21 feet. You? 65 feet. 65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes,
65.
No?
Well, it looks a lot more lighthearted and fun than what they had in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Was Red Skull in it?
Yes, Red Skull was it. He was the Wraith. And that was not what's his face that played Red Skull the original?
Vigo.
No,
Vigo,
shit.
Freaking
he's one-
Agent Smith.
Yeah, Agent Smith, V for Vendetta. It's actually the guy that from The Walking Dead that's gay. The guy that did all the impressions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's him. He is so good at impressions. He was able Hugo Weaving. I
Viggo Mortensen's the guy from Ghostbusters in the picture.
Viggo Mortensen? Wait, no, he's not in Ghostbusters.
Who's Viggo Mortensen?
He was Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, also known as Strider.
That movie sucks.
What? Fuck you. I like Lord of the Rings. No. I don't remember the guy's name though from Walking Dead, but the guy does amazing. Did I show you that?
The guy who played I've seen him do impersonations.
Oh, they're amazing.
And he plays oh my god. I just headbutted the fucking mic. What's his character?
I don't know
his name.
I don't know.
Sean.
I don't know. Are you doing crack?
Alan.
I don't know who's Alan. Who's Alan?
Walking Dead. The character.
I don't remember his name.
What's his name?
Dude, it's gotten to the point of Game of Thrones. I don't remember the names anymore. I just watch it and see. Is Negan still good? Yeah, good. Move on.
Game of Thrones was fun when we made our own names.
I still have the list.
That's fucking right, Kevin.
I took a picture of the list.
Kevin.
All right. Oh boy.
Look at that. Theme song.
It is a theme song.
Is this the outro song?
This is going to be our outro. So is there anything else you want to add about Infinity Wars?
Infinity Wars, it was a good flick. People die. Lots of people die. While we're doing this, who dies? Back and forth.
Back and forth. Loki.
Loki dies. Gamora.
Heimdall.
Spider-Man.
Drax.
Groot.
Mantis.
Bucky.
Falcon.
Black Panther.
Did he really?
Yup.
Shit. Half of Wakanda.
Star-Lord.
That's right, Star-Lord did go.
Fucking right.
Oh, God. Did we get everybody?
Nope.
Who are we missing then?
Thanos. My theory.
Allegedly.
My theory.
Alright guys, that's it for this week. Thank you for enjoying our review of Infinity Wars. Make sure you check it out. It's still on the internet. Well, sorry, in the movies. You can still find the internet. That's it for me. Go ahead, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Samuel L. Jackson. Don't forget about Agent, what's her name? Damn it. I don't know. Yeah, Sherbatsky.